privilege. He has a house in Shoreline, a great city in Washington State. Located in King County, the place is superb for residents. Moreover, it's also an excellent and good place to raise a family. Also, parks and numerous other sites make it a recreational place. Sig's house has 5 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms in over 5,000 square feet of space. The home looks nice and is located in a good environment. Moreover, it was built in the 1950s and was only renovated to Sig's taste. Also, the property offers single-family residences. This lovely home sits on a 0.52 acres lot. There are 2 fireplaces. Furthermore, the home is in excellent physical condition and strategically located. Sig, who's happily married, has 2 adopted daughters, Nina and Mandy, with his wife June. He also has a grandson, Jackson, from Nina, and a granddaughter, Sailor Marie, from Mandy. He also has a biological daughter, Melissa, from a previous marriage. Sig's words, "I thought it was just heartburn. It was sharp and radiated from my chest up through my neck. I wanted to take a bunch of Advil and Tums and make it go away and lie down. The doctor said I had a 50-50 chance of surviving. It made me realize that I always put my job first. Now it's time to be here for my family. I'm changing my life so I can be here for them." Now, Hansen has embraced a healthy new lifestyle. His fitness tracker is his new best friend, and he's traded movie nights with potato chips and milkshakes for vegetables and swimming in the pool with his wife at their home. "Before, I wouldn't go with June to walk the dog. Now we're doing so much together. The threat of another major heart attack will always be in the back of my mind. Every night before I go to bed, I think, is this it? June can't sleep for the same reason, but I'm also appreciating my home life more than ever. I want more family time. I got a second chance. A lot of guys don't. I don't take life for granted anymore." Sig Hansen is now passing his love for crab fishing to the next generation as